The Mets look for the sweep of the 3-game series against the Colorado Rockies. The Mets have played 6 games on this road trip so far. They've gone 4-2, and with a little better late-inning luck in L.A., they might have been 6-0.
It's been a team effort, and I really feel this team is really coming together.
Uber talented Chase Dollander out of Evans, Georgia, by way of the University of Tennessee.
It'll be the 10th start, just the second since coming off the injured list.
For Lindor, he's had 289, 14 home runs, 38 RBIs.
Another 3-2 backdoor curveball, strike 3 called, and it caught the edge for an out.
Well, it's a Mets team that hasn't seen Dollander, so you haven't seen that curveball, which is a very good pitch.
2 up and 2 down, top of the first. Chase Dollander now facing Juan Soto, and the 0-1. Line the other way is a base hit going into left field. Toward the alley, Beck cuts it off, spins and fires in, holding Soto on with a single. So a 2-out hit for Juan Soto, and it'll bring up Pete Alonso.
Pitch, swing and a miss. Got him with a curveball. Dollander bookends the first inning with 2 punch-outs.
Tyler Megill pitches for the Mets. He gave up 4 runs in the first inning against the Dodgers last time out, then leaned on his slider, and it was extremely effective. He was able to throw 5 scoreless innings after the first.
Righty hitter Jordan Beck.
2-2 to Beck. And he blew him away with a fastball, 95 miles an hour. So Megill starts his day with a strikeout.
And here's Ryan Ritter. 1 out, bottom of the first, 0-2 pitch. Got him looking right down the middle with 96. Back-to-back punchies. Here's Hunter Goodman DHing today. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out the side to start his day in Colorado. Beck, Ritter, and Goodman down the line. Scoreless game through 1 inning here in Colorado. Jeff McNeil leads off the top of the second for the Mets against 23-year-old righty Chase Dollander. Hit high in the air and deep to right field. Freeman going back to the wall. He looks up, and it's gone. Deja vu for Jeff McNeil. Same spot in the Rockies bullpen. A solo shot well deep to right, 411 feet, and it's 1-0 New York in the top of the second inning. Last night went 414. This one just 411.
But he is certainly getting back to the Jeff McNeil of old form.
And now Mauricio hit the longest home run for the Mets this season, playing for a 3rd straight day.
The 1-1. Swinging a line drive right field. That's a base hit. When Mauricio has been feeling it here in Colorado. He singles to start his day. Here the Mets already have a 1-0 lead. Top of the second inning. 2 on, 1 out for Alvarez. Batting right-handed. Alvarez fists one in the air to shallow center. Here comes Hilliard, not going to get it. Great read by Mauricio. He's rounding third. There is no throw to the plate. Mauricio scores standing up. Alvarez fists one to center and gives the Mets a 2-0 lead with an RBI single. And Megill's now walked back-to-back hitters. Here's Orlando Arcia. 2-0 Mets, bottom of the second inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Megill bounces back with a big slider strikeout of Arcia. 2 gone. And here is the catcher, Braxton Fulford. Breaking ball lifted in the air to left center field. Tyrone Taylor sprinting over to the gap, makes the catch on the run, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. Back here in Colorado, we go to the 3rd inning. Mets 2, Rockies nothing.
And Juan Soto set to lead off for the Mets. Payoff pitch. Swung on, rocketed out to right field and down, a base hit. Soto's 2 for 2. Freeman tosses it in. And the Mets have the leadoff man on in the 3rd inning. And here comes Pete Alonso with a runner at first base and nobody out.
That ball gets away, and Soto gets up and runs to second. The right fielder Freeman just now getting to it, and Soto will stop at second base. So an errant pickoff throw by Dollander, and Soto moves into scoring position.
Pete is on an absolute tear right now. Last 15 games. Batting .310 with 6 homers and 20 RBIs. Swung on, hit in the air pretty deep. Left center field. Beck's on the run. He'll turn and just watch this one fly into the first row in left center field. A 2-run home run for Pete Alonso. He has tied David Wright. 242 career home runs, and the Mets have a 4-0 lead.
10 home runs shy of Darryl Strawberry.
Number 16 overall for Pete.
Folks at home, you might be witnessing an MVP season. You might have your Met fans have your first National League Most Valuable Player. If he keeps going like this, he's going to win it.
McNeil's down on strikes for the first out here in the 3rd. Ronnie Mauricio's next. 1-1. Swung on, floated out towards shallow center. Hilliard got a slow start. He comes in, not going to get there. It falls in front of him and Ritter.
Nothing was going right for Ronnie once he came up in L.A., and now everything is going right for Mauricio.
Mauricio will walk into second base with a stolen base. So here's Tyrone Taylor. 1-0 to Taylor is swung on and rocketed to the corner and left. It's down a base hit and going to the wall. Mauricio to third. He's coming to the plate. He'll score standing. Taylor to second with a stand-up RBI double. And the Mets have a 5-0 lead in the third inning over Colorado.
Last two nights, we're starting to see this play like Coors Field finally, at least for the Met offense.
Out number 2. Ryan Ritter next to the plate. 1-2 from Megill. Check swing, did he go around? Yes, he did, says Jeremy Rehack. Alvarez applies the tag. Ritter down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 with runners at first and second and 2 away. Swung on and crushed out to right field. Freeman going back to the warning track. It is gone. Halfway into the seats in the lower area in right field. Second home run of the game for Jeff McNeil. Third in the last 2 games. This one a 3-run shot to bust this ball game open. 8-0 Mets in the 4th inning.
Hilliard, Arcia, and Fulford for the Rockies, who have 2 base runners today. Couple of walks.
Tyler McNeil, who walked a couple in the second but has not given up a hit over the first 4 innings.
Sam will drive this. The no-hitter is gone into the corner. Takes a big bounce. Long run for Soto, but they will hold Hilliard at second. Sam Hilliard continuing his run of extra base hits. Ends the no-hit bid here in the 5th. Hilliard stayed at second. 1 down. And Braxton Fulford is hit up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Hilliard rounds third. He scores. Braxton Fulford gets Colorado on the board. It's 8-1. Jordan Beck now struck out to begin the ball game. Flied to left his last time up. 1-0 pitch. A little cue shot. Takes a funny bounce and skips by Alonso into right field. And Jordan Beck has the craziest RBI double you would want. It's 8-2 New York.
2 away, and Brett Beatty next to the plate with McNeil off second. Swung on, hit pretty deep right field. This one's got a chance. Freeman turns, and this one's gone into the Rockies bullpen in right. A 2-run shot for Brett Beatty. 4th home run of the game for the Mets. For Beatty, it's number 7, and it's a 10-2 Mets lead.
2 outs. After that leadoff double, 2 pop-outs for the Rockies. Hunter Goodman, the next hitter. And he'll hit this one into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It will score a run. Tyler Freeman will jog around third base and get home. A broken bat, RBI single for Hunter Goodman. Rockies are back on the board. It is 10-3.
Top of the 8th, 10-3 Mets. Here's Alonso, who made history in the 3rd inning at his 242nd home run of his Mets career. Hit high and deep to left field. Beck going back to the track. He looks up, and it is gone. 2-run home run, Pete Alonso. 12-3 Mets in the top of the 8th. And now one more person to jump on that leaderboard list. Career home run number 243. He is now 2nd all-time on the Mets home run list. Darryl Strawberry, the only one that awaits him at 252. Another 2 home run game for Alonso. What a week out west. Unbelievable.
Pretty spectacular.
17 home runs in 2025. 1 out 9th inning, 12-3 Met lead. Here's Francisco Alvarez, who's had 2 hits. Swinging a high, deep drive to center field. Hilliard going back to the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone. Another Met home run, and for Francisco Alvarez, a sigh of relief. Boy, he needed that. Just his 2nd home run of the season, and the Mets have a 13-3 lead. For Alvarez, it's his 1st home run since his 2nd game back from injury this year, April the 26th in Washington. 26 games without a long ball. He puts one into the trees, so Freeman is on with a 3-base hit. Here's Beck, leadoff man.
And that's down the left field line. Jordan Beck brings home Freeman, and Jordan will have his 2nd double of the game.
Ryan Ritter back down the line at third. The 2-2 is a little chopper up the third baseline. That's going to be a base hit, and a run will score. Ryan Ritter gets his 3rd hit as a big leaguer and his 1st RBI. It's 13-5 New York.
Here's Ryan McMahon, who has 2 of their 10 hits.
2-2 pitch. Grounded right side. Pete's got it. Races to the bag himself. In time. Ball game over. The Mets win it 13-5. They have swept the season series from the Colorado Rockies. They go 5-2 on this West Coast trip. Get to 18 games over 500. Pete Alonso makes history, hitting home run number 243.